All right. Give it a couple minutes. Open up Twitch. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, it is now 6:45. So far, no followers. I'll give it a couple minutes, just in case, people are having trouble finding me. Then we'll go ahead and get this started. Let's see. This. Okay. Okay. Once it hits 6:50, I'll go ahead and start up. That way, any of you watching this in retrospect after I end the stream, you can just go ahead and skip 5 minutes ahead. So you have to sit here and watch my title screen for 5 minutes. I will be playing a new Journey Plus. I will still show you all the chest locations. I just don't see any point in actually having to go back and physically open all the chests myself again. I assure you, if you follow this guide properly, take my path, you'll have everything you need, and you won't miss nothing. And if you do, I guarantee you I'll catch that I missed it, and I'll go back and show you how to find it. It's real simple. I know my way around this game. I don't even hardly have to use the map. Okay. Let's see. Start new Journey Plus. Jedi Grandmaster. Oh, yeah, I gotta hold it. Not enough space. Okay. Here we go. Jedi Grandmaster, Fractured Plane. This was the one I started earlier when I messed up on my stream. Okay, we're now 2 minutes out from 6:50. At 6:50, I'll give my introduction, and the game will begin. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Excuse me. I apologize. Okay, it is now 6:50. I'm going to go ahead and begin my stream. Before I do, I want to say that I'm Night Stalker. I'm glad to have you with me. I'm a lifelong Star Wars fan. I've grown up watching everything from A New Hope to Return of the Jedi. I'll never forget the magic that I felt when I watched those films as a little boy. I've always been captivated by the Star Wars universe and everything included in it. That's the comics, the literature, the films, the series. And this, for me, is a great moment, and I love this game. It's a great game, it's a masterpiece, and it's one of the best pieces of Star Wars material we've gotten in probably the last decade. That being said, now we will begin, and the journey starts. Now, this opening sequence for me was a really big part of what really sold me on this game right away. EA's choice to use the song Sugan Esena by The Who, that's a Mongolian metal band, I believe was a really excellent choice, and it helps you get super amped up right at the beginning of the game. It immediately grabbed my attention, snapped me into the game, and I was ready to wreck shop on some amps. And I did just that, and I look forward to doing it again with you here to watch me. While we've got our loading screen, I'll go ahead and say that I will be dropping little snippets of information and, side knowledge, little extra factoids that I know. Feel free to ask questions if you have them. And I'll explain to you some of my theories as I go through the game and do my gameplay sections. And explain to you how I came to those theories and why I feel like this game supports those theories very well. And I'd like to see that actually play out in further future Star Wars materials. Alright, enough talk, let's get going. I love that good establishing shot that the Star Wars films and everything are so famous for, where they start far out, zoom in, have the probe droid.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. It'll be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. Extra score? That couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
This way.
I'm right behind you.
Okay, folks, give me just 1 second here. Plug my phone in so I can monitor my chat box here. Oh, crap. Wrong wire. I apologize. Take just 1 second. Alright. Okay. Alright. I'm not going to be exploring too much of the little sidebar information that's in here because I'm not capable of translating the glyphs. And there's already a really excellent video on that on YouTube where a guy has done so and shown what all the glyphs and all the signs on the walls mean and say. And they're actually, believe it or not, pretty thorough. They didn't, pull no punches there, and they made sure that the glyphs and stuff actually say things that are relevant. Okay. That being said, let's rock and roll. Alright. I like to wear Savannah. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to go ahead and switch to that. It's my favorite poncho. And I just wear it for the whole game. Alright. We're just gonna follow Prof up here. Come around the corner. This part, you know, it's just a little tutorial, so it's pretty straightforward.
Sorry,
There's
Cal.
not really
Don't worry about
anywhere you can get lost.
I don't think these tools are gonna make it through the shift.
I love the
you say
detail
that
that they added in with having
After
them,
you, kid.
you know, the other workers having conversations about their lives. They talk about how dangerous being a rigger is. It really sets you up for this part of the game really well. And
you look at
as somebody who actually does work in the
Separatist
construction
ship.
industry as a
Haven't seen a
rigger
Luke
and
or
an
Hulk in
industrial
ages.
structural iron
Yeah.
worker, I can say that being a
Ages.
rigger is, in
Breaking
fact, an
girl,
incredibly
big
dangerous
money.
job. And we all know the Empire
All right,
has literally no
go.
regard for OSHA standards. That's the Occupational Safety and Health Administration in the United States. For those of you that don't know, I believe in England it's the BAFTA, but I might be incorrect on that. Alright, we're going to come through this little wall here.
Heads up!
I would like to note that I love how they showed that Luke or Hulk over there, which
Hey,
is
you
of course
okay?
a Separatist ship. And that sets
Yeah,
it for you to
I'm
realize
good.
that at this point the Separatists are no more,
Ladder's
and
out,
the
though.
Empire is in fact in complete control
You're
of
gonna
the
have to find
galaxy.
another way.
I'll improvise.
See you there, pal.
Alright.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
And trash, just not approved trash.
And now that statement from Cal really gives a good indicator of his mental state right now. You know, based off the events that occurred with him during the Clone Wars and things like that, he really just doesn't feel too good about himself right now, and he doesn't even feel like he's a good person. And so he acknowledges that he's trash, you know. It's kind of a good little bit of foreshadowing on the events that are going to come later, but I don't want to spoil anything for people that are here literally at watching this as a guide. That way I don't run the game for you right at the start. That'd just be kind of great.
Finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about
I will
taste the
say I
credits.
do have
Gonna be a
adult
wild night
content
tonight.
set on
Let's get
my
this job
account,
done.
but that's just because, you know, sometimes even though I'll do my best here, I might drop a little excessive language, and I don't want any children
Good to see
or
ya.
parents that are allowing their children to watch this that aren't expecting that
That's the idea.
to be surprised. Okay, if you check this out here, you can see there's a whole bunch of clone trooper helmets here that have just been kind of discarded and left here. Probably were salvaged out of one of these ships. There's also, you know, there was a whole bunch of oil back there spilling out of a pipe, and
Sounds like scrap
of course
rats.
the trademark absence of
Just
handrails.
passing through, guys. No need to
So
come out and
it
say
really
hi
goes
this
to
time.
show that the Empire really doesn't care about anybody. Which is funny because they're literally all convinced that they're here to bring peace and prosperity to the galaxy. But, I mean, the Emperor really makes no effort to actually follow through with that. It's all about control for him, and anybody that
Cal,
continued to
I'll meet you at
follow
the
him
clamps.
Sounds good. Be
after
there
the
soon.
events of Order 66 was really basically just a follower and a coward, because there's no way they honestly believed that they were swinging batting for the winning team there.
Whoa.
Now right here, it's pretty scripted, but you still gotta keep moving, because if you hang out, those droids will actually eventually cut this wall down, and you can fall. I've had that happen to me a couple
How'd you
times
get
trying to
here?
grab a drink or something. Jeez, lady, grow some hair. Right. Okay, before I hit this little slide down here that you can see on my left, I'm gonna give you guys a little tip. First off, you can avoid that, just like I did, if you swing properly. But, oh look, there's some more oil. I bet you the EPA loves that, if the EPA exists in Star Wars. A lot of people want to ride their analog stick when they're on these, and they complain about how hard you are to control. Don't do that. Just take your thumb off your left analog stick, and Cal will pretty much guide himself. All you need to do is just tap a little right, tap a little left, when you need to correct his path. Otherwise, just let him do it for himself. He's got this under control. Okay?
Look, the ship cutter is here.
And we catch
There
this
it
nice
goes.
little establishing shot of this Republic Venator, Star
Hey, we should
Destroyer.
get moving. Yep, good looking out.
That gives you a little hint of what to expect up ahead as well. As you can see, the Empire has a very heavy presence here, and there's also a couple Clone Wars era AT. I'm not sure if those are AT-ATs or STs. And then of course you've got some Republic dropships there. You know, this really goes to show that we're definitely full swing into the Empire era. There's no remnants of the Republic left. Alright. Hop out here.
Hurry! We gotta finish before they start cutting this wing.
After that.
That
I'm working as fast as I
yet
can.
another prime example of the lack of caring that the Empire has for its people. That they'll actually cut that wing off with people still in it working, who haven't completed their laid out tasks. There goes that wing you just saw get cut off. Hop onto this old red guy here. Alright, come across. You're gonna click this.
Got it. Your turn.
Hold on!
Not gonna lie, that would take some pretty serious upper body strength. Hop across to this guy.
Okay?
Still here.
Give me a fright there, pal.
Obviously in a poor state of repair. Probably why we're having to go fix it. Hop to this one. Pull this guy.
Done.
Hang on. I got this.
Okay. Before I climb up, if anybody's able to do more research on this or knows something I don't, once we get up here and encounter this thing, I would really like to know if there's any way anybody knows who that this starfighter up here actually belonged to. If it was any of the Jedi that we know and love and have taken a part in a ton of their adventures, or if it was some random nameless one who met his end at the events of Order 66. Possibly if it was a Jedi who was shot down during the Clone Wars, and they're just now getting to this ship.
Come take
But
a look at
here
this.
you go.
It's a Jedi fighter. What a score! It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this he's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory.
Notice the
Those Jedi.
discomfort on Cal's face
tragedy.
while he looks at it, and once he actually physically
I've always
touches
said
the
they couldn't all be
starfighter.
traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
Guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material.
Even though the game doesn't explicitly say it
Here we
here,
are,
I believe
scrapping
that
these
when
ships
he
from the war,
touches
just so
this
they can turn around
starfighter,
and
he
make new
experiences
ones.
a memory
Dracula.
connected to its
All
crash.
of us risking our necks for the bosses.
Because you can see
And
almost
pay was
the
better back here in the
palpable
Republic too.
upset, like he just
Listen to
watched a Jedi die.
Find us free like this, could be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me, though. What was that?
Now here you'll see how it demonstrates the technique for going down these slides effectively. You pretty much always hit that one. See how crazy I'm getting because I'm using the stick? Now watch, I'll let off the stick and just kind of tap yourself the direction you want to go. See how much more controlled I am now? And boom.
Bro, you okay?
Now notice the probe droid sitting there.
I
That was a
can't
big
climb up.
question for me later.
Bro, just hang on.
I'm slipping!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro, no!
It's a real simple scripted scene. Just pop the right bumper and slow him down.
Whoa!
You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of
Those
here.
of you watching
Just hang
this
on.
that don't play on Xbox,
Watch out,
of
Cal!
course, the right bumper is
Look
R1. On PC, I can't tell you. I apologize for that,
This
but
thing is
I'm
barely
sure you
flying.
can learn your controls yourself.
Hold on. Bro, You all right?
Yeah. Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
Hell happened? What was that back there? Was that you? Well, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust
but
me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it. There's bounties out on people like you.
I know.
Yeah, all right. We need to be careful. Yeah. You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah. Kel, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. But this place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tavers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on, Noshidella.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Kel.
Excuse me, I apologize for that. Now, before I get too deep in here, one thing I've always been curious about is exactly how well Prof and Cal know each other. They established they've worked together for a long time, but now when Cal first arrived on Braca as a young Padawan, did Prof take him in and kind of take over the role as father to him? Or are they just workplace friends? Have they known each other for the 5 to 6 years between Order 66 and now? Or is Prof more of a father figure to him? Based off the events that'll occur here in a little while, I feel like it's probably the latter. That Prof is basically Cal's surrogate father. Now up here, I will be showing the Easter egg, and I apologize for all of you that know how to do it, but I actually genuinely found this on my first playthrough, because I just thought that the game was broke, and that maybe it was needing to load, and the door wouldn't open. But your goal here is to push this button 66 times. You'll know when you do it, because it won't let you push it anymore after that. I wasn't counting, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to push it till it happens, but you'll know. I should be in the 20s or 30s by now. We'll find out. Alright, that was it. You just press the button 66 times. I didn't count because I was talking. Now from here, you just want to turn around, and here starts the magic. Now at this part, I'll admit that I actually literally got goosebumps and chills because I had no clue what was about to happen. And I was like, well, this just doesn't look good. And I honestly thought that making Darth Sidious say that was what triggered this. Because, as I said, I just thought the door was broke. And I eventually gave up and said, okay, maybe I'm going the wrong way. And I turned around. Of course, you just come and you push this. One of my favorite lines in the game right here.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Train has stopped.
Yeah, something's going on.
Everybody up. Identification ready. Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
Also, if any of you followers or viewers have come from the Fallen Order Reddit page, or my Instagram, or some of my personal Facebook friends, I'd like to genuinely say that I appreciate you guys just as much as everybody else, but a little bit more, because you guys have, you know, supported me, and you've given me a lot of good upvotes and likes and things on all my posts about Star Wars, and you guys know exactly how much this actually means to me.
Yes, second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Prof.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this, a lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
What's that? Checking out the disturbance.
Oh, that hurts.
Hold it. Don't move. How'd you get here?
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't need to call this in.
Alright.
Quiet. This is TK.
I told you not to call it in, buddy. Okay. Move on with our progress here.
Jedi? Stay sharp. They won't get past us.
Sorry, folks. 1 second here. Adjusting. Alright, right here you just have to, you know, follow the directions. Press B. Boom. I mean LB, my bad.
Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill. I don't want to die here.
One thing I do love is that the stormtroopers actually are terrible shots in this game.
That stormtrooper, he's dead. Watch it. I sealed the cargo door. I'll shoot him. I can take you out, no problem.
Jerk. Alright, you're gonna want to push this button here. And come around.
One way out.
And now the fun starts.
Gotta keep moving.
One thing I will say is, in my time as guiding people on Reddit and helping people, you know, play this game and things like that, a lot of people really overcomplicate this game. If you just follow the paths, most of the time the game takes you exactly where you need to go. And it doesn't open up new paths for you until they're necessary. Get some. Okay. Come on, buddy.
You won't get away.
You actually have to do what the game's telling you here. If you don't, then it'll just keep sending stormtroopers at you. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Hurry up. Good night. Who's next? Now you gotta want to slow this thing down, just like it tells you to. Use the force, slow the object. This, the force slow ability is actually a highly underrated ability in this game. It is super useful, and I'll show you that later, especially when you get to some of the more difficult enemies. Because you can force slow them, and a lot of them you can take down in 1 or 2 hits.
This way, I'm ready
even
for
on Grandmaster, which is what I'm playing on. For those of you that want to say I'm not, there you go. You can see it, Jedi Grandmaster. Also, these are the settings that I have. That's to help my. I only ever really encounter issues on Kashyyyk, but I always turn off the button mashes and all that. I go down to my visuals. I take off motion blur, film grain, chromatic aberration, and the camera shake, and then I place on performance mode. I don't have a 4K TV, so there's no need for me to be at higher than 1080p anyways. For the controls, if you don't look, you can miss this, but make sure you turn on photo mode. That is super fun, and you can get some crazy good pictures and stuff. I turn the vibration off because I can't stand it. Other than that, there's my audio settings, my visuals. I keep my brightness on default. Because if you go lower, stuff gets too dark. If you go higher, it starts to look kind of hazy. Okay. Let's get back into the game. Take this guy out. This here can be a little confusing at first, but it's simple. You just jump right there. Come on around. I don't know if it's possible to go the other way. I've never tried, but I don't think so. I think you have to go this way. You can attempt to open that door, but there's no point, it won't open. Come down here, and these boys are about to get wrecked. Who's first? 2 for 1. Let's roll. Ooh!
Oh, no.
Sorry, bad luck, my man. Pop down here, through this door, cut the wires, squeeze
Get to the front,
through the crack.
Stop the train.
I'm trying to be animated here to make it fun, so I'm not just droning, but, I mean, if you guys have any criticisms or things you'd like, let me know.
Need cover.
And I'll
move in
change
between
the recording,
bursts.
you know, to keep it in if you guys like it.
Now
you want to be careful right here, because you can run off and fall through that little hole, and I've done it, trust me, it gets irritating. And then you just wait for him to shoot, and then run when he's not shooting at you anymore. I probably could have made that, but, you know, better safe than sorry. Right here, he'll swing over here. Don't waste your time waiting. Just go ahead and bolt across. It's just, you know, he does that, and then, oh, he actually got me. Sure.
He's here. I'm ready for your trick.
That's, actually, believe it or not, the first time he's ever successfully shot me right there. I didn't think he could. Well, you learn something every day. Now this part is super epic. I had a blast right here. It got my adrenaline pumping. I literally had to stand up and I broke a sweat playing this part. And I don't ever play games on easier difficulties. So I was on Jedi Master on my very first playthrough, and I actually beat the game my first time on Grandmaster because Master got too easy and it was just boring. But right here, it's kind of lackluster once you've done it 50 times. This is actually my 12th playthrough.
Only way is up.
But you can the first time you play this part, you're gonna it's gonna get you pumped. Up here, come on, Cal. I don't know why he jumps kind of at an angle. I guess it's wind since the train's moving. I know that part, man. If it was real life, I would shit all over myself. Hop up. Second.
We're here to help!
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Just gotta find our opening. Someone else get in here. I hit him!
I copy
Going to beat you, Jedi.
What now? Train stuff? This can't be good.
Whoa! Man, I had my microphone muted. I don't know how much of what I have been saying you guys missed. I must have bumped it. That's embarrassing. I'm sorry. I'll get better at this. This is my first attempt at streaming.
Hold on!
Okay. And enter the antagonist.
Going somewhere? I recognize that stance. Perhaps you've had some training after all. Who was your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Okay. This is a pretty easy fight. You don't really have to get too, you know, involved in it. It's really just kind of giving you the basic idea. Oh, crap. Oh, dang. She dropped me with that unblockable. Already doing that. Thank you, though.
That
Hit her with
strike
4
will be
slow
your
striker.
last.
Hit her with 4 slow striker. You only have to get her health down about a quarter of the way, and you're good after that. She's relatively easy at this section. She got that lucky strike on me though, so I gotta be real careful here, or you guys will have to watch me sit at a 5-minute long loading screen.
Your end is near.
There we go. Alright. Oh crap. Turn those on. I like these because it helps me get more into the fight, but you can turn that off in the options if you don't like having to mash the button. Some people are convinced it's bad on their remote. I mean, they're made for that.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Sir Junda, and this is my captain, Grease Dritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca. So we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You too? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
Oh. So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny. Calico!
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Okay. Alright. This is all just, you know, setting up for everything. This is where you'll learn about Cal's unique force ability. That's called a Halleck set. It looks like a banjo to me, but I'm from Southeast Texas, so, you know. Okay, let's see. You gotta talk to him first.
Not now. I got work to do.
Which, I don't understand why you have to talk to him first for him to say, not now, just to walk back here. But until you do, this won't be interactable. You walk up.
Song. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi, but not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. And it's like I'm back in that moment when...
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
Oh, hey, I've got a viewer. Sorry, bud, I didn't see you there. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you taking the time to come watch. Came in a little late, but this stream will be saved and posted, so you can always go back and watch whatever you missed later
I
if
knew
you so
discovered
choose.
it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists.
No.
So?
You are officially my
what's the
first
plan?
viewer.
You
Congratulations.
hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
Alright.
Guess I'm looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
This part here, we're basically just going to keep on moving. And I will note that on the Fallen Order Reddit, people have commented that that vault over there that's our goal is very similar in design to Cal's lightsaber. And they wondered if that was symbolic of anything.
This looks like a safe place to meditate.
In my personal opinion, I feel like it was probably just more an aesthetic choice. Because the developers of the game obviously designed everything, and so things are going to tend to look similar. But I don't know. But EA has yet to say. Right here, the game's going to want you to understand the skill tree system. If you want to go no upgrade playthroughs, you can actually forego this upgrade. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And, we'll move on. You want to make sure you rest here, so if you die, you have a good respawn point. And enter everybody's favorite android, or droid, my bad.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on! Did you just slice that?
How helpful. Alright. Now, of course, it's pretty simple. You're just going to follow him up here, and the game's going to force you to interact with your map, which is incredibly irritating, I'll admit.
Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
Okay. Alright. Now this part here was actually kind of confusing for me. I didn't realize that it was actually requiring me to try all the controls. I thought it was just telling me I could. You want to zoom with your left and right trigger, or L2 and R2 for PlayStation. And then you just kind of bob left and right and wait for it to tell you about the yellow things here. Once it finally decides to let you have control again, you just hit B or, I believe, circle on a PlayStation. Okay. Now, I love the detail here where they include little snippets of conversation. Like, for instance, he obviously wants me to go that way. But if you come this way, you can go ahead and get your first Force Echo of the game.
I sense something over here.
And it's a good little practice spot where, if you notice, BD1 told me I was going the wrong way. These guys here, good combat tip, on Grandmaster especially, as soon as they click their little pinchers together, hit the parry button. Oh, he got me. Okay. And you'll block it every time. There you go. Like so. Ooh, 2 for 1. I love them 2 for 1 specials. You don't have wall run yet, so just chop down here. Watch this guy, he'll cheap shot you. Nail him. And boom, your first Force Echo.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back.
And then now you'll notice when I come back up here, BD1's basically going to tell me, told you so.
No way
and Cal kind of shows a little humility.
That's why BD1 warned me. Alright, maybe I'll listen to you next time.
You know, this is kind of the initial meeting between them, so their bonding at this point, you know, is limited, but it's there. And it helps to progress the story, because that plays a large part later on, but in case you're a first-time player, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to try to be as spoiler-friendly as possible, while at the same time giving you an effective guide, and covering the talking points that is my main goal for this.
Zipline?
It's real simple, just follow him, he'll take you over here. Pop up. I highly recommend every time you see one of these, use it. Because nobody likes sitting through a 5-minute loading screen after they die to find out they now have to cover half the map again because they didn't save. And trust me, I've done it. You know, I get hardcore vibing on this game and just be wrecking shop on people. And before I know it, I've covered half the map and not saved. And then I fall off a ledge or something and die, and too late.
Hold on, BD1, I'm coming.
Now you just hop up here, take this guy out, watch his buddy. Come on. Oh, missed. There you go. Now there's a couple collectibles in here behind, but the one you can actually get right now is this one. You'll have to wait just a little bit, and you can come back and get the other
Whoever
two.
lived here used this room for storage.
There's actually 3 in here, but one you can't get till later in the game. For some reason, I'm not sure why. You want to slow this? Come in here.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay.
Right. I also love the detail, how they took the time to actually show his leg is damaged. And after you fix him, his leg is fixed.
This should help you get moving for now.
I know this game gets a lot of crap about the frame rate drops and stuff, but if you go back and watch the beginning of this stream, you'll see where I show you the settings that I use. And I really only encounter frame rate drop issues on Kashyyyk later towards the middle of the game.
Okay.
But a lot of that can be fixed by just slowing down your pace. If you don't rush, it really helps the game out. If you're speeding around, then the game's having to really work. I'm gonna stop right here, and I'm gonna mess with my lightsaber real quick. These are the parts that I like to use. You're welcome to use whatever, but I have my own personal style. You have yours. Okay, and that's all I can do for now. I am gonna change my blade to yellow, and boom. Okay. No chats. Okay. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I do have the companion app open, and I am watching in case you chat me back.
But this should work.
And that way I can answer your questions. I want clarity all the way through. You'll notice here, this is one of my favorite little details in the game too, is that when you hold your lightsaber up to light up the room, it actually lights up the room with the ambient light
look like they lead somewhere.
The color of your... This can be a helpful thing to note later. If you pick the brighter colors like green, blue, yellow, they'll actually light up the room better than darker colors. And once you unlock the double-bladed saber, having both blades out will actually light up the room more. Now I like to take these things out because they just kind of get in the way. And our next cutscene.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Oh. Sorry, I was taking a drink.
Healing stim. You're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Here, hop on board.
Alrighty then.
So,
now that BD1 is officially on your back, you now have the ability to scan.
Never known a forgetful droid.
There is something to scan right here, but I believe it won't actually be interactable until later. So we'll keep going this way. Just cut your way. Oh, well, I dodged that one. You want to make sure to cut this. This will give you, you know, a shortcut for later, save you a lot of time. And here's your first chest of the game.
Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies?
You would normally open that. I can't remember what is in it, but, there you go. Hop right here, and there's your scan object.
Good job.
And then the second one is right here.
Huh?
You'll scan that guy. And the third one is actually in there. You can see the papers, but as you can see, the game won't actually let you scan it right now. I believe you have to... It's connected to story events. Now you just want to hop on your rope here, and up you go. Next step is to come around here and move up. Now there's a couple of splocks, which are the little crab-looking monsters from before up here. And so if you want to get the data scan for them, you can go ahead and do that. If not, then we'll just move on. Oh, you got me again. Dadgum. Alright.
Oh?
That's embarrassing. Alright.
I'll check it out.
I'm just having to get used to the curb. I have a little lag on my controls, I guess because of the stream. Take this guy down.
You mapped everywhere we've been.
Okay. At this point, the game's going to tell you how to change which floor you're viewing. Of course, you have to go down, then up, and there you go. And it'll eventually let you get out of the map again.
We gotta find another way.
Okay, come on, thank you.
I need some meds, BD1.
Go ahead and pop that just in case. You're gonna hop down here and take this guy out. Bingo. And here's your second chest of the game. And now you can scan the bog rat. Which looks more like a mole to me, but whatever. Swing across. Go left here. You've got a data scan. Well, a force echo.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Hit this guy. Okay, next. Okay. Rest. Oh, also, at this point, you can, if you have parts for him, you can now customize BD1. I personally like this Stygion Prime. But there's another one that's pretty good, but this one's the one I use. And on the Mantis, I like to use the Aphelion. Now, we'll come down here. Hey, it took my poncho off. Whatever. Take this guy out. And now here's your first fairly tough enemy of the game. He's pretty simple, you'll see. Earlier I did a test stream and he actually succeeded in killing me. I like to let him take that guy out so I'm not having to deal with him and him. Use parry, hit him twice, and parry again. If you go for the third hit, he'll get you. 1, 2, watch that. 1, 2. 3. Oh. If he lights up red, you can make the third hit, but you gotta be careful, because a lot of times he comes back with a bite. Oh, you got me. Okay, that's my first combat tip there. A lot of times, even though it seems counterintuitive, you want to roll towards an enemy's attack, not away from it.
I'll check it out.
Because most of the enemies in this game have stupid reach. And if you roll away from them, any direction other than left, right, or towards them, most of the time they'll still get you. And a lot of enemies, especially when they're doing their unblockables, have the uncanny ability to make a complete 90-degree turn in midair, and they'll still get you. But if you roll directly towards them, 9 times out of 10 you'll avoid them. You're gonna want to scan this thing.
Can't get it to work.
Which I don't really know why, because I don't think it counts as a data scan. Here. Catch this. Okay, skill tree. And I'm a pretty aggressive fighter, and I use mostly my saber, but I do mix it up with the force abilities as well. This dash strike is my favorite ability, so I'm going to buy it first, and I'll explain that later as I play. But this one here is definitely a priority for me, because it works as a offensive and defensive ability. Because you can use it if you press jump halfway through your travel. You can dodge an enemy and hit them at the same time. And that's also incredibly useful in the boss fights, and I'll demonstrate that later on. I'm gonna drop down here, take this guy out. Yeah, I saw that. And here is your first terrarium seed, the Calpy. He hasn't chatted anything yet. Watch this guy, he'll cheap shot you. They love to do that. Take him out, boom, boom. And now you want to scan these little fish in the water.
Nice
Did he
job.
say something? I've been talking to him, babe. Okay. If you could, is my microphone actually working? Are you actually able to hear me? Could you chat back yes, if you can't hear me? Oh, my bad. I already did. And there you go. Here's your scan for this. It's those little lizard things you see running around. And you will now get your first advanced force ability right here. If you're quick, you can actually go ahead and wall run across this area before it starts the little training sequence and give yourself a little head start. Pro tip number 1 there.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Okay. This is a real simple training segment. I mean, you literally just wall run across a couple walls, and then it lets you back into the game. All you do is jump right at the wall. Boom, jump.
Reach my position.
This one's a little long, so you're gonna have to kind of try to get your wall run just right. Hit it right there, jump, and you got it.
I did it.
Hop across here.
Persistence and the Force is my ally.
Alrighty then.
Remembering old tricks. Think you can show me that shortcut again?
Okay. No. He might not have the app, babe. Alright, so you want to come across here? Oh, almost missed. You drop down.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
I'll have to look at it. Why don't you come look at it for me? Okay. I'll figure it out later. I'm not trying to just sit here stationary while streaming and have this guy watching me just stand there. I apologize in advance. This is my first stream, so I'm getting used to it. That guy up there you can't get to yet, so we're not even gonna bother. Well, wait, I think we actually can come across here, and there's a way, yeah. Huh, I forgot about this. I normally wait till later, so yeah, you can get this one now. Look at me
Whoever
go.
owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Come across. Now, if you don't know, when you rest at one of those, be careful, because the enemies do respawn. And so, if you forget they're there, you can easily run into something and get yourself killed because you're in a rush and not paying attention. And here is your third box. Now, up the elevator you go. Around the corner. Over here, I will point out to you, there's an area you can see. Let me get where I can see it. Okay. Watch these guys. Dang. That's embarrassing. Yeah, those ones there are kind of tough because you're in a tight spot and they attack you relentlessly. Right now, at the start of the game on Grandmaster too, it's pretty unforgiving. You can't really get hit a whole lot. Gonna wait for the 20-minute load screen here. Okay. here. Go ahead and hit this. Now, when an enemy kills you, he'll keep all your experience. You'll lose everything that you had in your bar that wasn't already an experience point. So you want to make sure to go back and get revenge on that guy. Even if you can't kill him, all you gotta do is hit him one time and then run from him. But I don't ever play it that way. I'm gonna kill him. You know what they say, revenge is a dish best served cold, so... Thank you. Alright, there's 2 of those splocks down here as well. Sometimes they'll actually come up here and gang up on you with those guys. I'm not sure what triggers that, but they will do it. Take him down, and be ready, because here they come. These little guys, they don't look intimidating, but they'll mess you up real quick, because they're fast. 2 for 1 special. Alright. Nothing over here. See this little campfire? That's going to be a Force Echo. And that area there, that one is really intimidating. You feel like you can't get there, and a lot of people just cheat their way across with the flying glitch. But we're not going to do that, because I don't believe in cheating. And so I'll show you how to get over there the legitimate way. Take this guy down. Get rid of him. Now your next step is going to be to come up here. Alright. Now there's 2 chests right here. This one, the bluish one, you can open right now. The green one, you'll have to wait. As you can see on the back, it's got that circle. You need the scomp link for BD1. Now you also have another Force Echo here, well, a scan point, and it's really easily missed because it doesn't light up like the others, and you have to be standing in just the right spot, and if that Binog is not there, it won't scan. He has to be over there, and he does move around the map. On your first visit, though, he's always right there, so I highly recommend getting it on your first trip here. Now you'll come down here. And then, of course, you just come across here. Alrighty then. Gonna want to run up here.
Racy there.
Don't be ashamed when BD1 beats you in this race, because it's impossible to beat him.
We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
You're gonna want to immediately go to that, but don't. If you come over here, you can scan these little hieroglyphs on the wall for a databank entry.
Well done.
And then turn and look here, and you'll see these pots. I don't see what's so special about them. They just look like some pots, but I mean, apparently they're noteworthy. Hit your meditation point. Alright. And now I'm going to spend my next skill point, and this is how I will do so. I'm going to go ahead and opt for the Force Attunement, because the ability that I just bought, the Dash Strike and Overhead Slash, both drain your Force meter. And as I said, I use the Dash Strike quite a bit, and so every little extra bit of Force means I can use it that many more times. Those are always my 2 first priorities. Okay. Now you're just going to want to straight walk into this hole here. Come through. And into the secret chamber you go. Now, there's nothing in here to find, but I normally do go ahead and make a little run around the room just so that I get the map scan for it, so I have to come back and do it later. You know, roll around it in a circle like so, and then run up to the center here, and now your quest proper officially begins.
You alright, BD?
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zepho. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zepho once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zepho homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
Okay.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
Now at this point, our objective is going to update, and we're going to unlock Zepho as a destination. You'll just exit the way you came in. Now, be careful when you get down here that you don't get surprised by this big frog, the Bogdo, that's going to pop out.
Did. We'll be waiting.
He's going to come up right here as soon as you get to the bottom. This one's actually a little tougher than the first one. Why, I don't know, but you just follow the same basic principle. Roll away. Get ready. Dodge. Okay. And rinse and repeat. 1, 2, 3. Roll. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Roll. Oh, he almost got me. Watch that tongue. Oh! I thought that one was gonna kill him. Lucky I got the second strike. I guess I already scanned him. Okay. Now you just want to turn around and go this way. Straight across here. You'll come across and you're gonna want to scan this skeleton here. And that is a Binog skeleton, but they call it a mysterious skeleton because our powers of deduction aren't capable of figuring out those are the same animal. And you're gonna jump down here. Don't worry about this door, you can't get it yet. This area down here actually does count towards your holo map completion. So you just run into it real quick, hop across the wall, and BD1's gonna scan that red painting on the right.
Okay, I'll look.
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Okay. Now, you want to make sure to scan this one, too. Otherwise, you'll have to come back for it later. Now, just come up, unlock this door. And this is the second save point that we encountered after getting off the ship. I want to save. Rest.
Should be a lot quicker than the way in.
You'll come over here, go across this, jump down onto this pipe, and
what is this place?
Hop down. Right here, this is real simple. Just slow that one, jump down, and then just spam your force slow, come across, and you'll get your first force essence, which when you collect 3 of these will give you more force meter.
I can still feel the excitement.
Okay. Now, press the button, turn off the fans, come across, up. You can't access that yet, because you're going to need force pull to be able to get to where you need to get to the fan behind it. Come up. Slow this down. If you so choose, you can take this path here and go kill the Ogdo Bogdo, but there's an easier way, and I'm not going to mess with him right now. I'll come back and deal with him on my second visit to this planet. Take this wall run. Climb across your vines. Up you go. Alright, you're gonna run to the left here. See this little guy poking up? He's cute, ain't he?
Oh,
okay,
hi there.
yep. Scan him for the boggling entry.
Making a new friend.
Okay. See these holes? Don't fall down in them unless you're ready to fight that dude. But when you are ready to fight him, if you come to this hole here, see him down there? You can just jump down on him and do an overhead attack on him. X will pop up above him. And you'll do a serious amount of damage to him and give you a good head start on him. The method to defeating him is the same as the other ones, but he's a little more robust and he does more damage. So you're going to come up here. Hop up here. Now that you have BD1, you'll be able to come over here and scan this guy. Alright. Now we're going to come back this way. And this is where that area that I showed you that most people cheat to get to comes into play. If you remember the direction I went the first time, where BD1 told me I was going the wrong way, we're going to take that path. We're going to come over here. And now, I don't recommend going down here unless you're confident with your fighting abilities and are sure that you can win. Ah! Come on. Jerk. Alright, you're going to want to run across here. Jump over. You can hop down there. I'll show you that in just a second. Well, actually, we're going to do that now. Otherwise, I'm going to have to backtrack twice. And you'll find your first golden chest. Now, before you open this chest, here's a pro tip. If you need to heal, go ahead and heal. You notice I had 2 stems, now I have 1. Well, this one's going to give me another one, but it's also going to give me back that one that I just used.
Can you carry more?
That'll save you having to take a trip to a save point to refresh your stems and get health. Now when you have force push, you can push that. That right there, it looks like you can get to it from here, but trust me, you can't. You're gonna climb back up here. And now you're going to proceed to this left corner here, where you can see the binog. Now look down, okay? You'll notice there's several enemies down here, and so you're gonna want to take them out. If you end, a lot of times the enemies on the other end won't come at you, and that'll give you a second to these guys. Okay.
Stim, BD1.
Go ahead and use your stem. Those guys aren't worried about you right now, so you can scan this mural. Now work your way over here. Okay, and you'll find a chest right here. I'm not sure what's in any of these chests. I can't remember because I've always acquired them all right away. Now you're going to take the fast route, jump down here. There's a save point if you so choose to use it, but I'm going to bypass it. Come back across. Go back to your elevator. Now you're just gonna follow the same path we took before. I'm gonna bypass these enemies. Hop up here, come around, climb up. I'm gonna have to kill this guy because he's in my way. Well, no, I can make it around him. Alright, up I go. And we're already more than halfway back to the ship. Avoid him, run, jump. Across I go. You're gonna take this path again. And just follow the same path we took. We'll go back to the ship, which is our objective now. And at this point, the game is going to give you the option that you can go to Dathomir or Zepho first. I highly recommend Zepho because Dathomir is full of very tough enemies, and if you're playing on the same difficulty as me, they're gonna wreck you. Now you can grind out some levels there pretty quick, but I mean, you want to be competent before you go there. And also, if you progress too far through Dathomir, you're going to trigger story events, and it really throws off the flow of the story. And so, I like to wait and trigger those events as you're supposed to run into them. Now we're going to come across here and initiate our cutscene.
You passed the... Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Don't! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Grease. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Ah, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes, a long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A holo what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here.
A good little snippet of information, just something interesting. Right here at this part, the audio that this holocron produces is actually the audio from the Star Wars Clone Wars animated series, not the audio from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi
If you
Order
notice,
and defeat
you can see the
Empire.
binog in the window behind me
no
as well.
problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice.
Okay.
Are you with us?
We're in.
Dathomir or Zepho, it's your choice.
Let me see. Okay, it's showing that my microphone is on, so I'm going to go ahead and off the assumption that I can be heard. Now, you can have all these little conversations if you want. There's actually some relatively rare ones that you can get, and some that aren't so rare. Some of them always occur at certain points. Some of them require that you have done certain things.
Yes. But instead of opening up,
but
push it back down.
I'm not really sure
Exact
what all
opposite
the
of what you
requirements
should do.
of that is, so I'm
Out
not going to
there,
get into that.
I remembered something about myself before the purge.
But for the sake
It was
of,
painful.
you know, thoroughness,
Like
I'll go
I
ahead
found
and
a
show
piece of
them.
myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace
The only one
Force
that I
again.
know for sure
can you say
that makes a
Because I
difference
know what it means
is
to live
once you
without
get
it.
to Zepho,
Okay.
there's a conversation
trying.
you can have with Seer here that
BD1?
the content
Keep an
of
eye
the
on
conversation depends on whether or not you have already explored the crashed Venator on that planet yet or not. Now you want to come here and activate your holo
What's the
table.
next destination?
And as you see, Zepho is our goal point, but you do have the option to go to Dathomir first. However, we're going to go ahead and go to Zepho. The only reason, really, to go to Dathomir first is to unlock the double-bladed lightsabers a little early and to grind out some XP.
What makes you think there are
But
Jedi
you can get the
hiding?
double-bladed lightsabers almost just as fast
Is there someone specific
after
you're thinking of?
by going to Zepho first and then simply returning to Pagano.
Legendary Jedi Master,
And so that's the
talking
method
about
I
Master Yoda?
typically use.
Yes, he is.
But I mean, to each his own. If you want, once I get through Dathomir
Jedi
later
High
on, and you're
Council.
willing to wait that long, then you can watch that section and see where the double-bladed lightsaber is on Dathomir and go there and get it, and then continue the game. But I mean, it'll probably be tomorrow or the next day
We're about to
before
drop
I
out of
get to
hyperspace.
Dathomir.
Sit down.
Because I am actually doing this slower than I usually would play the game, in the interest of making sure that it's clear exactly what I'm doing, where I'm going, and why.
Think of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Yeah, something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of balls to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
Yes, it's under control. It's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on. Oh. Huh. Perfect landing. Greasy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this.
Okay.
Cal, over here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, there she is.
You did good work on Bogano. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
I can see you two have been through a lot. It's not easy.
No.
Seer is by far the most irritating one to talk to because she likes to hear herself talk.
I give up on them.
Grease, he has some long-winded conversations, but most of them are just him telling you not now, or that he's busy.
He believed in you. A lot of people depend on you.
Or embellishing his career and resume.
Keep going, Cal. For Prof. For everyone.
BD-1's a helpful droid.
He does seem to be warming up to you.
Cordova must have really liked droids. He decided to leave such important information with BD-1.
I only assume he chose BD-1 because he needed some sort of ability to store encrypted information. These exploration droids are good tools for that sort of thing. But I'm sure he's more than that. Please, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
Okay, good. That was the last one. Alright, now we'll want to turn around and come out here. Grease is over here. You can have a conversation about his piloting skills.
I hope you're not hurt. What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship, the Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
Nice landing, Grease.
Okay.
Me? Oh, yeah. Not a problem. It's easy for a skilled pilot like myself, especially when flying a ship like this. This baby was a steal. Well, I mean, I didn't steal it. I bought it. Well, I almost. I took out a small loan. A big loan, actually. No, it's fine. Look, we're all fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you have Jedi stuff to do? Get to it, kid.
Been just you and Seer for a while?
Oh, yeah, she's great company. What about you? How long were you alone on Braca?
Oh, I wasn't alone. I had, people.
Friends?
It's hard to have friends when you have secrets.
Don't worry about it. Friends are overrated. What did that say?
He said we're all his friends.
Oh, well, that's kind of nice. What do you want? You're up to something. Nothing gets past old Greasy. I'm watching.
Alright. Now that that's done, first place you're going to want to go. Come right over here. And you'll find the first chest on Zepho. It's right there. There's nothing behind it, but you can go back there. Now you'll walk through here. There's not going to be any enemies in here, but there is this box to scan. Now there is, as I mentioned, an excellent YouTube video where a guy actually went and translated all the glyphs on everything in this game, and that box actually states that it contains Nerf fur. Which, if you're a big fan of the Star Wars films like I was, there's another box, by the way, you'll know that a Nerf is a cow. And you should remember that Princess Leia insults Han Solo by calling him a scruffy nerf herder. It's also, I believe, a few other people are insulted that way, and all the boxes say nerf fur on them, by the way. But that's the only one I can really truly remember off the top of my head, so I won't dive into that too much. Here's your first enemies of Zepho.
Watch out, BD.
These guys are called Scaz, which are basically just big rats. They're real simple, but they can be a little pain in the butt. Nail the first one. Take him down. Oh, he got lucky. Alright. Now, you're going to have two scans right here. You can scan the Scaz. And you can scan the Stormtrooper. Which will also initiate a radio conversation with
Cal,
Seer.
can you hear me?
The Empire. They found Zepho.
If they were following the Mantis,
You'll then come up here, and you'll have a third scan of this baton laying on the ground.
Just got our comms working.
Now this door is locked, so you can't open it, and I'll demonstrate that. Okay. Up here, you're gonna see these little, like, burrow-looking things on the ground. You want to be careful with those because the Scaz pop out of them and they'll hurt you pretty bad. But if you listen, you'll hear noise and you'll see them starting to poke out and you can parry them. I missed him. I'll try it again with, oh, well, that one came out prematurely. Boom, nailed him. Alright. Now, that's your ultimate goal. But you're gonna go this way first. Okay, you're gonna come in here. BD1 turns a flashlight on, but it's all in all worthless. So hold your left bumper, and your lightsaber lights up the room. You'll come through here. I will say I'm trying to move a little faster because I'm coming up on my 2-hour mark. We're at 102 minutes. I will stop at a good stopping point. I'm not just going to cut it off at 2 hours.
Mother used this fabric to keep her child warm.
If you missed that, there's a force echo right there by those boxes that I just picked up. You now come up here. Keep following this path. I mean, it's real straightforward. There's nowhere to go. Just don't fall through the cracks. Hop up. And here is your second gold chest of the game. Since I don't need to heal, I'm going to go ahead and open it, and we will now have a maximum of 4 stems.
This is really going to help us.
And BD1 gets really excited about that. You'll comically notice that every time you acquire a new stem and that little drawer opens up, it is always empty. He always places the stem in the same slot, but you never actually see any more stems in there. Now you simply come back out the way you came in. Up you go. Hop across. Hop across. These guys are still dead, so no concern there. I'll come up here. You'll see right here. And you're gonna run across the wall. Ta-da! Just yeet yourself right across, you know, like a champ. And as you get more comfortable with the controls and how to play the game, you'll get to where you can straight up vibe it out, but you want to run up here, unlock this door, and that gives you a nice little shortcut back to the ship. Right here, you're going to come across a couple Scaz and some Stormtroopers with blaster rifles. I normally let the Stormtroopers take care of the rats for me, and then I just wipe the Stormtroopers out. They will prioritize shooting you over the Scaz, but there's enough of them that they'll kill the Scaz too. Now you want to make sure to turn left here. Oh crap, oh, I almost walked off the ledge. You hop up on this yellow bar, this little rusty thing. And that is your third chest for the planet Zepho. I believe, I might have lost count, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 3.
Got a scan?
Stop right here, scan this red and white sign. And across you go. Just keep on moving, keep on moving. And force slow this thing, hop across.
Did you see that? Let's keep up. They can't hold me, Ted. Can they?
Alright. Now scan your scout trooper. These guys are pretty much the most common enemy in the game. They can be a major nuisance, but for the most part they're not that bad. You catch them in a big group though, and they'll tear you up if you're not careful. Watch out, there's sometimes a rat down here. Most of the time the scout troopers take him out for you, but just run up and get rid of him. And I'll demonstrate the rush attack. Boom! Saw how I flipped over him and avoided his hit. The way you do that is you hold down your Y or triangle on PlayStation, and before you reach the enemy, you press the jump button. You don't have to be holding Y or triangle at the same time.
Buster, no!
You just hold Y till the move starts and then press the jump button. And he will jump over the enemies. Okay. Now, continuing, we'll go right here. You see this little white sign? That's your next scan point. It's an eviction
It's
notice.
all lies. The Empire just wanted this land.
Okay. You come up here, and you'll get a little drop on this guy here. Take him out.
Firing on the enemy. I knew it would end like this.
Those poor stormtroopers. Sometimes you feel bad for... They know they're about to die. Watch out, this guy here will zap you.
That was our last ranged trooper. Move
And
on.
now you're going to encounter your next new enemy, which is going to be the Scout Trooper Commander. He's a little tougher than the regular ones. I normally take out the normal one first. That way I can focus on him, because he does a 3-hit combo with an unblockable at the end, and then he also does the unblockable you just saw. Other than that, he's the same basic concept as the others. Just attempt to parry him. If you can hit him a couple times, his block stamina runs out. You can hit him once, and you'll have to repeat that process twice, too. God, come on. Give me the parry. Whoa! There you go. That was a prime example of the rush attack in action. And now scan him. Come over here. And you'll find a force echo.
Where are you taking us?
The Empire's forced the villagers from their homes.
Alright,
Frightened
now that
refugees,
right there you
shipped out
can't
to work
interact
camps.
with yet. If you
Or
notice it's
worse.
glowing slightly red, it'll be glowing blue when you can use it, and you'll know what you need to do to use it. You're gonna jump up here, come across, and before you go across that pipe, take a left here, come through here, and here's a save point, but also you want to open this door, and this door is the most important one to make sure to unlock, because that's the landing pad where your ship is. And this is the most convenient shortcut back to your ship for the majority of Zepho. Now you want to save right here, and I have 2 skill points. So my next priority is I'm going to buy the Sprint Strike. That is super useful, and you'll see me use it quite a bit. If you came to my stream from Reddit, then you should be familiar with my game clips, and you'll notice I do in fact use that move regularly. This evasive kick is useful, but it takes a little practice to get it to work right. I'm gonna skip survivals. No, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and buy survival skills as my next one, and that will increase my health meter. Which, of course, if you didn't notice, the game notifies you in the... Here, I'll show. Okay. Let's see. Alright, skill tree. Up in the left-hand corner of the screen, you will see that it gives you a description of what the skill does. Okay. Now, rest. That way I have a better spawn point. Oh, this is a funny conversation.
Backwater forever? Our duty is to secure all worlds for the Empire. To do that, we have to execute our orders to the letter. Anything less is insubordination. That understood, soldier? Yes, sir.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry, sir.
That wasn't the conversation I thought it was. You'll notice those guys down there are back, so you can block and parry while on the pipe. So just kind of stand right here and,
Someone else take him down.
pick these guys off.
Not an easy target.
Oh, come on.
Okay then.
There we go.
We have to stop him.
Alright, back across we go. If you so choose, you can jump down and kill them, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna keep moving.
Did I lose him?
Alright, you come right here. That guy won't trigger to attack you. They have a pretty weak detection distance. You can actually get past a lot of enemies relatively easily like that. Come on. Come across. Now, knock down and take him out.
Jedi!
Here comes the next one. Alright. Now, you won't actually be able to access this box here yet. You need the scomp link for it. But there it is, so just make a mental note that it's there. And when you get the scomp link, you can come back to it. I don't know if I'll have time to show you getting the scomp link tonight, but it will definitely be in my stream tomorrow. Here's your next save point. Take yourself a little breather. Okay. Look at that brilliant light that yellow blade puts out. Come through here. You're gonna take a right initially, but you are gonna come to a dead end here. Then you'll go back the other direction. Come across here. And this door that's on the left down there is locked. But if you come right here, you have a data scan.
My friend,
okay.
In the rotation since I left Bogano, I've
now you gotta come back across the pipe.
Zepho than I once believed possible.
Alright. Hit your wall run again. You always want to make sure to jump at the end of your wall run, because if not, he just kind of drops off of it. And unless you're over the ledge, you just fall. Until you have double jump, there's no coming back from it. Now you'll notice that back there is the direction we came from the town. You're just gonna come across here, follow it up, keep moving. Around this corner you go. Run, jump across this. And I believe this is chest number 5. That one you can actually open, so you'll get whatever's in it right then. That one that I showed you previous to that one is the only one at this point that's not accessible at this point in the game. Before they patched the game, these lights, you could turn them on, and when you would return, they would be off. But you weren't able to interact to turn them on again. That has since been fixed, so once you turn those lights on, they should stay on forever. Unless you're playing on an older version. This guy here is about to have a bad day.
Jedi!
Okay. There we go. Yeah, that rat always kills him for you. It's possible to kill him before the rat, but it's really more trouble than it's worth. Gotcha. Alright, same concept here. Force slow, run across, hop up. Force slow, run across, down. Okay. This guy here is your next new enemy. He's a Philic. He's gonna charge at you with an unblockable. Just step to the side. Don't attack him from the back. He'll kick you. Now wait for him to come at you. And come on, buddy. Head. Oh. Parry. Hit. 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 Watch out. Oh, he got me. Notice he hurts pretty bad, so don't be overly aggressive with him if you can. He just took me from full health to maybe a quarter.
I really need a stem.
These guys here, a lot of people have trouble with this spot. This is kind of a cheap method, but I'm going to demonstrate it anyways. You want to bypass these guys with the batons. Run straight this way.
I hit him!
Jump and just hang right here. Let him reload. And when he finally decides to shoot at me, you'll see. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Shoot the freaking rocket launcher. There we go. There you go. He killed himself. Now you can take out that guy. Now you can worry about this.
Okay, I got this. I got this.
Also, the rocket launcher guy usually kills 2 or 3 of those guys for you. Now, if you manage to kill the rocket launcher guy without him falling off, you can scan him here. But you'll come across enough of them that it's really not something you should concern yourself with if you don't have to. Ah, what the heck? Missed my timing. Go ahead and heal while I'm waiting. And boom. Okay. Now, jump, run, stop on the center, hit the button while it's too low. Okay. Stop. Okay. Come across this one. Come across this one. Stop that one. Hop right here. Now this one, you want to stop it while it's pointing up, and you'll get to that ledge there, like so. I might be too far back. Made it. Okay. Run right here. Scan this guy. Now climb up here. This door on the left is locked, but it won't be for long. You're gonna come up here, jump across these, freeze that one, freeze that one. Keep moving. Don't slow down. Alright. Now jump down right here. Come in this room. Go left. Keep following it around. And this should be your second force essence of the game. But it might be the one for health.
Crate was
Oh, it's a
moved here by
life essence.
stormtroopers.
Okay. That's your
Seemed
first life
anxious
essence.
for some reason.
So now you have one and one of
Pressured
each.
to find relics.
Obviously, it's the exact opposite of force. It increases your life bar when you have 3. Come, drop down, follow it around, interact with the door, and we're back out here. Alrighty then. Let's see. Alright. Rest, and back out. Now, I'm trying to keep this interesting by being animated. I apologize if I'm a little boring, but I mean, there's really only so much you can do right now, and none of the fights are super spectacular at this point in the game. Alright, you're gonna run up here, and you're gonna encounter a fairly large group of enemies, and a new enemy, which is gonna be the Stormtrooper Commander. That's him right there with the yellow on his shoulder. He'll do that. He'll throw those at you. Watch out for those.
So we got him.
Come on.
I can't fight anymore.
If you really pay attention to these guys right here, they don't always do it, but this Stormtrooper Commander will actually give these guys hand signals and stuff to start firing and stop firing, and they'll actually follow them, which was a really nice detail that they added in. Now this door here, you can open, and that was the door a minute ago that was locked in the room that had the light switch. Come up right here. And I believe you missed my tip earlier about the sliding parts of the game. Don't ride your analog stick. Matter of fact, don't even touch it when you're going down these. And you'll save yourself a lot of headache. Because he'll naturally go down it. All you really need to do is tap it left or right to adjust his angle. And you notice how smooth I'm going down that? That's because I'm just controlling his direction. But if you're riding the stick, then you get real squirrely and you sniggity snake all across it. Come up here, and you'll see that guy. He's the easiest. Oh crap! He got me. He's the easiest rocket launcher trooper to kill and scan. Unfortunately, now I have to wait for a 5-minute load screen. I can't believe he shot me that quick. Okay, where am I at? Problem? Here you go.
That's gotta be one of the Zepho. Guess we're on the right track, huh, BD?
We found the Jedi. Not liking this.
Oh, there he went. You saw the hand signal?
Ah, okay, I'm done. I'll have to pick up the slack. I'm gonna find my opening. Kill me.
Alright. Let's try this again.
Enemy, look up.
Come on, buddy, shoot it. Dadgummit. Oh lord, that was a spicy jalapeno. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go down. You can normally take these guys out if they actually shoot at you here. Sometimes they don't. We're not worried about them though. There's nothing we need up there, so we're just gonna go to the rope, swing across. If I hadn't jumped up there, I wouldn't have died. I just wanted to show him to you to let you know he was there. Take this guy out. Kill this one. That was that new ability that I bought, the Sprint Strike. You notice it one-shotted that guy? It'll one-shot most of the weaker enemies in the game. Watch on your left here, there's one that'll creep up on you if you're not paying attention. Take him out. Get rid of them. Now you can focus on the hard one. Which he's not really hard, but he's tougher than... Alright. Now this door here you can't open because you don't have the scomp link yet. And that door there is actually where you go to get it. But we have to acquire a new ability first.
I can't push it.
Okay. And he just told you what ability it is. Okay? Be careful when you come in here, because if you have your brightness settings too low, it's really hard to see that little burrow that guy just popped out of. And he'll get you. You're gonna sense this echo.
Take care of our Sienna.
Turn around and simply come out. Now, there's actually an optional conversation you can have later in the game after you have obtained that force echo there, where you find that man's wife and notify her of his death.
Yeah, sorry about your scomp link. But standing up to that bog rat?
Okay.
Pretty brave.
So you want to come right here. There's two methods of getting around this guy. One of them is relatively risky, the other one is relatively easy. The first one is just hold your block button and hope he doesn't empty out your block stamina. But this is my method. Hit him with force slow, sprint, boom.
What?
And now you can scan him. He's a heavy assault trooper. There's gonna be another one a little up here. That rope is inaccessible at this point, so keep moving. And here he is. Jump across. There you go. Oh crap, I walked off the ledge. Alright. Alright, hit him with force slow. Jump. Okay, I get it, thank you. Alright, run, hit him before he hits you with the second volley. Because if he gets you with the second one, then you run out of block stamina. You're gonna come down here, and you'll find your second terrarium seed, which is gonna be the Royal Fuzz. There's also a box here, but green, so you can't unlock it unless you have the scomp link. There's proof. See the circle on top? Okay. Jump on this rope. Up you go. Take the path on the right here. Come on, dude. There we go. And there's another box right there. Now all you do is just walk around here, drop off, back up the rope. We're gonna walk across here, hit B. Which I don't believe the game ever actually tells you that, so there you go. Now you know how to do that. You're gonna go here. If you look right, that's where you're trying to go. But this slide is going to prevent you from doing so, because everything always has to be as difficult as possible. Alright, do not rush this guy too aggressively, because there's 2 of those rat burrows, and if one of them gets you with the rocket launcher, especially on Grandmaster, you're dead. So what you want to do is run up and get him to shoot at you, run back. While he's reloading, run up here, and do your absolute best to avoid getting hit. Oh crap, got him! Now block. Okay. Watch that, because he'll grab a hold of you, give the other guy a free shot at you. Take him down. And now you can scan the rocket launcher guy. Okay. You'll walk up in here. This console directly in front of you, see the white dot? This will give you a little information on what the Imperials are doing here.
In accordance with the Emperor's will, we've occupied Zepho, redistributing its inhabitants. This planet has failed to yield significant data or relics for Project Augur. Its electromagnetic winds have rendered the bulk of our mining technology useless. Meanwhile, more stormtroopers lose their lives to dangerous fauna. We will not be able to fulfill our directive here. It is my recommendation that we disband the project and leave a token outpost to keep scavengers from stealing our technology.
Alright. There's nothing else in here to find, so just keep walking through. Which I really feel like they kind of dropped the ball on. They made this big fancy looking room, and there's nothing in here. You're going to want to watch on your right, because there's a guy right there on the other side of those gray boxes, and he'll cheap shot you. What you want to do, whip around, boom, take him out, and... Goodbye. Ooh, off the ledge. That was visceral. Alright. This spot here is a little tricky, so bear with me. It might take me a couple tries. You want to slow this one? Slow this one. Jump up. There's a force essence up there. Yeah, I'll show you how to get there. And you see the box, okay? What you want to do, step right here, run around, slow the box, the pillar. It's actually called an auger pulverizer. You can see that on the map here. Okay. Oh, stopped it too soon. Stop it again, so it doesn't catch me on the backswing. Stop that one. Stop. Oh, I missed it. Okay. No, I didn't miss it. Too late though. Alright. Stop that one about halfway out. Wall run and jump on top of it. You gotta be quick though, because if it starts moving fast again, it kills you.
The Empire's pinpointed your location.
Okay.
You need to move fast.
Now, you see that guy sticking out right there? You're gonna want to cut these out of your way. Give yourself plenty of room. You're gonna want to time this just right. Okay. Come out. Stop that one. Jump down. Stop that one. Now you have to be sprinting or you won't jump far enough. Dang. Okay. You get a little bit of weird movement when you're on top of these. It's what makes it so tough. Alright. Alright, stop that one. Move, move. Dadgummit. This spot's tough, but if you get low on health, there's a save point right here you can run up to and refresh your health. Crap. Dang it. Oh, come on. And of course, their timing is messed up now. Alright, stop that one. Get moving. And jump. Got it. Okay, hit the next one. Get moving. And jump. Alright, made it. Alright, now jump across. And here's your force essence.
These
That's the
workers lack
second one
proper
of the game.
leadership and motivation, which you cannot provide.
Now from here, it's pretty self-explanatory. Sucker. Okay. Come on. Alright, stop that one, jump to it, and back across. I apologize, I told you it's a little tricky. It's actually a lot easier if you wait until you have double jump, but I don't like having to backtrack for that one item, because it's literally the only other thing that's over here. Damn it! Why did I do that? Everybody come out, and hit it. Okay, up you go. Okay. Now, I'm gonna use my skill point. At this point, I don't really have much to spend it on, but this one here is gonna be the one you want. Superior blocking. Buy that. Okay. That makes it where you can now block, you get stunned. Rest while you can. Okay. Come across here.
Trying to beat you, Jedi.
Take him out.
Couldn't beat you. I can. Enemy located. He's on the move. You won't survive much longer. Going in for the kill.
Oh, he got me.
Strike him quickly. I can't keep track of him.
2-for-1 special, baby. Alright, here's your next box. It's a blue one, so you can open it. Just keep that in mind whenever you find boxes. Blue is good, green, you gotta have the scomp link. Pop down here. Oh, crap, okay. Down you go.
I found something.
What do they know?
No mention of Cordova. I don't think the Empire knows he's been here.
Across.
Then we have the advantage. For now.
Make sure to turn around and come up here. And give a sense echo.
This is a waste of time. What is Crane playing at? Impossible that anything useful is in here.
Okay. Now, back across. Obviously, take the one on the right first, then the left, then down here. Alright. Watch out, you're gonna encounter 3 rats in here. They come out of that hole in the wall there. One of them does. The other one comes out the side, and he'll sneak up on you if you don't notice he's there. Where's he at? There he is. Hey, he didn't come out. He normally comes out at the same time as the other one. Jerk. Okay. There's nothing else in here to find, so just keep moving. Go through here. Here comes the third one. Okay. Move this way.
That's interesting. We're on the right track.
You're gonna want to come back here later, because there's a box up there, but you can't do it now, so I'll show you how. Let's see, 134 minutes. That's 14 minutes past 2 hours, so... Alright. Scan that.
Can't get through.
Cross here. Cross here.
There's a storm up ahead.
This part is
Something
incredibly
about it crippled the
tough,
Empire's
because there are
equipment.
4...
I can feel something pulling me there.
Correction,
beyond the
5
storm.
of the fillets
Follow
in
it.
this area.
Let the Force sharpen
You
your
can
instinct.
bypass them,
Alright.
but if you want to kill them, have at it. But that one up there by himself, you're definitely going to want to go by him, and you'll see why. in just a moment. Now, you're gonna be tempted to spend your skill points every time you get one, but in this case, I'm gonna hang on to that one, and I'm gonna wait and buy this leaping slash. Because this empowered slow and the evasive kick are not as useful as it is. I mean, of course, it's up to you. You can buy whatever you want whenever. That's just my personal method. Okay. Can't go up there yet. There's nothing down here that you can do except for this one box. You're gonna come right here. There's a box right here you can get. Other than that, the only other thing that you can do while you're up here, run past these guys. If you get into it with them, go ahead and take them out. But come up here. You don't have to be up there, you just have to be by it, of course, because this guy's trying to fight me. Just make sure not to ever hit these guys from the back, because they'll kick the crap out of you. Oh! Jerk.
BD1, it's them!
Oh crap. Now they're all coming at me. Ooh. Damn.
Need it.
Oh! Damn it. I hope I remembered to hit X on that save point up there. I thought I got lucky, but I didn't get as lucky as I thought. Okay, I did. Whew. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can do this time. I'm gonna go ahead and kill you. Come here. Come on. Okay. I want to come up here. You can examine these things, but it's no point, really. You don't have to actually be up here. Just kind of get close to the bottom. Of course. Oh, I'm getting attacked. I'll take my experience back, you jerk. Now, BD1 should hop off my back. No? That means another one's wanting to fight me. Okay.
Help! BD1!
Ooh! He hit his buddy. Ooh, nice chain!
Ooh. I need help!
Damn it! I misjudged my rush distance. You can get a upgrade later, makes him go further. I can already see this being frustrating. Okay. So, back down here again. Alright, you're next. Come on. Come on. Come on. What the hell?
Help! BD1!
Alright. Lock on him. Alright. You notice I ran out of block stamina there. That was a quick save on my part.
Huh. Another one of these. Wonder if they connect.
Okay. Alright, now I should be able to scan this thing. Okay, see, there he goes. Up here is going to be your third terrarium seed, and it's called a gillypod. Now, because I want my experience and stuff back from this guy, give me that. Got him. Alright, I'm not even going to worry about the other one. We're going to continue on, because that wasted more time than I wanted to waste. Come through here. Jump down. Through this crack.
Never
So
seen
I'm
a
9
storm
minutes
do
out
that
from
before.
2.5 hours. Once I get down into this
Yeah, it's
temple,
incredible.
I believe I'm going to call that it for tonight on this stream. And I will catch you later. I'll show you how to do this. You want to force slow and run through before it starts back up. You go right here to this little white spot.
My friend, I believe this to be the earliest Cephos.
It's a relatively long ride down. You have to listen to Cordova here monologue.
I cannot chase the Bogano vault from my mind. Its vision shaped the direction of an entire culture. I must understand why.
Okay.
I'm in the tomb. It's massive.
And the Empire?
No sign of them down here.
What about Cordova?
Still not sure what I'm supposed to find. He's a little...
Eccentric? Tell me about it. But he wouldn't send us here for his amusement.
There's actually an Easter egg you can obtain down here, but it is incredibly difficult, and I'm not going to do that right now. But basically, the Easter egg is if you can accomplish jumping down there and grabbing onto that grating and climb up there, inside that little room, there's a spot on the side that you can crawl through. And there will be a very low-res version of a Yoda in there, and some other low-res versions of enemies from the game.
You see that? Ugh.
That thing there is called a, crap. Any other time I would know the name right off the top of my head. But they're not super threatening as long as you're able to not touch them. They do explode, so keep that in mind. Alright. You come through here. You'll scan it.
I'll check it out.
And there it is. It's a Skungus. That's it. Okay. BD1 actually automatically scans those, so you don't even have to push the button. Just make sure you don't jump down on top of that one, because he'll knock you off. Then you hop right here, jump down, watch that guy, and here you go. Okay. Alright. Alright. This is a pretty simple puzzle, but there's also a couple secrets in this room that are easily missed if you don't look. Namely this one here. What you want to do for that is you're going to come over here. You're going to activate this thing on the wall. That ball will now start to roll around the room. And it'll come. And it'll hit that spot on the wall. While it's making its trip, go ahead and turn this one back off. Okay. Now you can go ahead and turn this one on. Run in here and get this guy. You should have just heard a crash over there.
It's not just wind rippling
If you
through
look,
these chimes.
now the wall right here is
Voices.
broken.
From the past?
Now what you want to do is that one's on. So you're gonna come over here and turn this one on. These guys will now equal out, and the ball will hang right here in the center. And this is my first talking point that I want to stop at, okay? Where, if you're familiar with my discussions on Reddit, then you'll know that I believe that the path of the Grey Jedi is actually the true Jedi path. And that the Jedi and the Sith are both wrong. And the reason for that is because they both are blinded by... Basically, they're convinced they're right and the other is wrong. And they don't think about the fact that both paths, the dark side and the light side, have their benefits, positives and negatives. Now, this shows here that this whole room, everything is controlled in it with wind, and the trick to solving the puzzle is the balance. The balancing forces of these two opposing jets, holding this ball in the center of the room. And then you use this one to push it into the socket. And that's been a recurring theme all throughout the Star Wars films. It was said that Anakin was the one that would bring balance to the Force. And a lot of people have said that he technically did because he had Luke and Leia, and then if you actually liked the 3 new movies, then there's that whole crap about the Force dyad. I do not agree with that in any way, shape, or form.
They were training Force
but even
users.
in the new movies, there's an effigy that Luke shows to Rey, where it's basically a version of the yin and yang, where it's a picture of a Jedi Master meditating, and he's split down the middle, one half is black and one half is white. And I believe that the proper path for a Jedi is to not necessarily be bad, but not necessarily be good, but to reside directly in the center. Ah, he got me. And he got me. Okay. Oh. What the hell? I'll talk more on that later as we uncover other points of the story, but in the interest of not spoiling anything, just in case you are a first-timer to this game, and you're choosing to watch my stream as you play through, which I hope if you do that, that you're honestly playing through it to where I stop at and then waiting. Because I'd hate for you to watch my stream ahead of where you're at and spoil it for you. At the same time, I mean, if you don't mind spoilers, have at it, man. Watch away. But this is a long working theory of mine that I've worked on over the course of years because I am a long-time Star Wars fan that started when I was a little boy with A New Hope. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 didn't even exist yet then. And so, as I've progressed in my knowledge, and, you know, I've seen all the Star Wars movies enough times I could practically quote them. And then I've also read, you know, most of the comics and some of the books, and I've seen all the animated series except for Rebels. But I'm re-watching Clone Wars before I watch Rebels to brush up on some, you know, of the finer points. Okay. Alright. Back down the 45-minute elevator ride. And so over the course of the years, I was a huge fan of the Grey Jedi, and when they removed them from Star Wars canon, it really upset me. And I understand that they don't accept Grey Jedi as canon currently, but it's the way that the Star Wars stories have been progressing, especially with, if you're a fan of The Mandalorian, the recent revelation of Ahsoka Tano, and other things such as that. I feel like they're really getting ready to stick the Grey Jedi officially back into canon. And I would not be surprised to find out that I am actually right after all of this, that that's the route they wind up taking with it as well, because it just makes sense. There's more evidence to support that throughout the course of this game, and we'll get to those as we come to them. But if I was to expound on it now, and you don't have knowledge of what occurs later in the game, then it'll run the game for you and probably be kind of confusing. Are these rats back down here? No. Okay. Alright. Okay. Asshole. Goodbye. Where's the other one? You gonna come out? Yep. Alright. Okay, there should be a save point up here, and this is the official proper entrance to the Tomb of Ilrim, I believe. Let's see. Yeah. And so, once I initiate that save point, this is going to be the stopping point. But I will get you into the tomb because the save point's on the other side. This is real simple. What you want to do is you walk over here and you activate this. Now, once the ball goes all the way up, you want to turn it back off. Run over here. It doesn't have enough momentum. Okay, turn it back on. I apologize. Now immediately turn it back off. Okay, run around. And jump. I missed it. It swings a few good times, so you get a couple shots at this. And you just jump up here. Wall run across. And here's our first save point of this area. Now this is the main puzzle area. You're gonna have to make several different trips, and there are several collectibles in here. And it'll take me probably another hour to show you how to get through this area and find all the collectibles. And so, at this point, let's see what we've got. We have 2 skill points available. So I'm going to go ahead and purchase the Leaping Slash. I'm now going to save my game. And as always, my friends, I appreciate the fact that you took the time to come and watch my stream. I hope that this was informative and that you learned some new tips and tricks, even though, unfortunately, you had to watch me die several times, which was rather embarrassing. As always, may the Force be with you, and have a great night.